Hello students, welcome to Smart World School of Complete Education. Today we are going to learn the subject English, chapter 2.5 Autumn. Warming up. Question number 1. What changes do you see in nature in each of the following seasons? A few sentences are given below as examples. Use these and your own to describe a season appropriately. New grass sprouts. Tender leaves shoot out on plants or trees. Migratory birds return. The sun shines bright than before. We see mist in the morning. There are sudden showers and hailstorms. Trees blossom. There are three seasons: summer, winter, and monsoon. The above mentioned statements you need to write across each of the seasons. A. Name the 6 seasons according to the Indian calendar. Which of the seasons is equivalent to autumn? B. What changes do we see in the life of human beings when the season changes? Write with reference to their clothes, diet, celebrations. Question number 2. Guess what is personified and fill in the gaps. Choose from the brackets. The words listed in the bracket are sun, alarm, bird, car, wind, stars, and machine. The sentences are as under. A. The very dash was also petrol hungry. B. The playful dash whistled among the trees. C. The annoying dash screamed at 5 a.m. D. The naughty dash winked at me from above. E. The rising dash stretched its arms. F. The cheerful dash sang it as perched on a tree. G. The tireless dash hummed as it worked hard. The poem Autumn. The autumn comes, a maiden fair, with slenderness and grace, with nodding rice stems in her hair and lilies in her face. In flowers of grasses she is clad, and as she moves along, birds greet her with their cooing glad, like a bracelet's tinkling song. A diadem adorns the night of multitudinous stars. A silken robe is white moonlight, set free from cloudy bars, and on her face the radiant moon, bewitching smiles are shown. She seems a slender maid who soon will be a woman grown. By Kalidas, translated by Professor A. W. Ryder. A few questions from the poem are: why is autumn called a maiden fair? What is the cooing of birds compared to? How does autumn dress up at night? The words of a few words whose meanings are slender, which means slim, diadem, which means crown, bars here, which means patches, ruffles, which means disturb a smooth surface. English workshop. Question number 1. Find 3 lines each which contains in images of nature the in the autumn season. During daytime, you have to write 3 lines. At night, you have to write 3 lines. Question number 2. Pick out words from the poem that describe the following. List them in column A. Substitute each of the describing words with another word or phrase of the same meaning. There are 3 columns. The first column is the autumn. A poetic word for that is a maiden fair. And in the third column B, you have to write in your own words another word for autumn or a maiden fair. Similarly, there are other words like stars, moonlight, cooing of birds. You have to find the poetic words from the poem and your own words and write it in column A and B. Question number 3. Find one example of each of the following from the poem. 1 simile, 2 metaphor. Question number 4. Write the rhyme scheme of the poem. Refer to the language study pages. Question number 5. Think and write in your own words. A. Why is the maiden autumn said to wear rice stems in her hair? B. How can the tender maiden autumn become a full-grown woman? What change in nature does this imply? C. What do you think birds greet the autumn season gladly? Question number 6. Compare the Indian monsoon season to a powerful king of a prosperous kingdom. Write down a few similarities. Use them to compose a poem of your own. Question number 7. Which is your favorite nature poem from your mother tongue? Write the poem and try to translate it into English. Your translation can be in the form of a poem or a paraphrase. Question number 8. Read the ode to Autumn by the famous poet John Keats, Season of the Mists and Mellow Fruitfulness. Thank you.